Man, it's crazy right now, but I'm almost positive I got some kind of Jade 2.0 sock puppet agent tour Eagle Eye Skynet enemy of the state type of computer operation going on against me. It's like motherfucking these weird accounts are following me all over the internet and kind of getting feisty with me, especially anytime that you talk about anything to do with like the whole gay marriage topic. I mean, here's the thing, I'm anti 501c3, and you realize that this gay marriage is all 501c3. That means it's church corporations. You know what I'm saying? It's all that fiat legalese type of black magic with the K pimping that I've spoke on before. It's just all it's all fiat legalese. It sounds legal, but it's just made up out of thin air. It's fiat. But these sock puppet agent tours, man, are not, man. They're out there, and this is psychological operations. I mean, they're everyone who did the rainbow filter on Facebook, you know what I'm saying, was data profiled. So I didn't rainbow filter. So now I'm thinking maybe that I'm catching some flack from some some cyber boys, some little cyber EIEIO agencies. They're all up on my jock ski. Trying to that what I think they try to do is they try to infuriate you. If it doesn't work, then they just slander. You know what I'm saying? Because it's even been proven that there's been psychological operations where they have agents that they come and they try to influence your state of mind by responding to your posts on your social media accounts. And I've been noticing a lot of weird, strange, like algorithmic type of upticks and just weirdness, man. And then I'm watching now how they got a machine that basically profiles you. And listen, I've been on the internet pretty heavy for about 4 years, so it's like if they got a dossier, they got a heavy dossier on me. You know what I'm saying? Because you use multiple platforms, you make videos, there's a lot of stuff they can access. I believe they can access everything that I ever, even before that we knew this stuff was going on. Now they went back, probably stole all the metadata that's out there on the web about every single person, and they got like a straight up dossier database. You know what I'm saying? That all these agent tours, or even I'm not sure if it's an Eagle Eye program itself, just what is his name? Agent Smith, like Agent Smith type of doom bots. You know what I'm saying? Algorithm bots, like prediction bots. I mean, and it really is like enemy of the state, because I go out in public, man. Got teams working me, man. I mean, it's just every time. I don't know what their fucking end game is, other than Operation Lightning Strike, the Red List, some kind of I don't know, man. It's crazy. I can't, being one guy. You know what I'm saying? With non-cyborg. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to contend against these things because they're so tricky, and it's like they got all this access to all this information on the other side of the screen here in the system, in the beast system. You know what I'm saying? They can basically map you out. And I think that's exactly what Jade's all about, is mapping. It's mapping everything. Not only is it mapping what you do, it's mapping what's going on inside your mind. Like what piques your interest. And it's kind of difficult to combat these things when they have such a advantage because it's one thing, you know, when you have intel about the people that you're against, but when these things totally have all intel against you and you don't, you have very limited intel into the capabilities. Because I know it's AI and it's human. You know what I'm saying? But these humans are working with the AI, so it gives them a fucking crazy advantage to try to provoke you into some kind of just I mean, it's Scientology all the way. Like, I watched this movie called Multiviews, Cults of Abuse, and it showed how, like, Scientology's main tactic is, if you're a defector or if you're someone who's anti-Scientology, they send all these operatives, these provocateurs, and what they do is they just try to get you to have a emotional breakdown, and then they get it on camera and they'd be like, "See, ha 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 ha." So I'm feeling they're operating off of this tactic here, and I mean, it's dirty tricks. You know what I'm saying? It's real dirty. It's I mean, if you ain't, you know, if you ain't figured it out yet, you know what I'm saying? Just goes to show you how cunning the thing is, that it can masquerade so good that you can't see it. But the fact that I've been sitting here for a few years now, and I can, you know, it's like kind of like when you're in the river, you know the current that's in the river, but you can look at the river. I mean, you can't really tell really what that current's like under the surface till you get in the water. But since I'm always in the water, I can feel when the shifts come, and there's a big shift. There's like, you know what I'm saying? And it's coincided big time with this operation. They're burning flags. They're fucking. They're saying that there's false flags everywhere, or no, not false flag. ISIS is coming everywhere. I mean, the mainstream media is like, I won't be surprised if in a week from now there'll be a disaster. I mean, that's just fear mongering, and that's false flag pretext. It's like it's kind of like on 9/11. How come the news crews were sitting there and they were like, something's supposed to happen before the towers fell? They were sitting there. Someone leaked to them something was going to go on, and they were all waiting in advance. So, same thing here. When you got your people in advance ready to, you know, capture these events, well, then these events weren't just random. It means that there was some kind of planning, and then it was an inside job, which means that the people that it's like when you blame the victim. You know what I'm saying? But you're the perpetrator, but yet you pretend to be the victim, so you can use this as a reason to go after and target your political opposition. Because I ain't gonna say enemies, just opposition. Opposition doesn't necessarily mean an enemy. An enemy who is someone who wishes you harm. I believe these people wish great psychological harm and physical, because just because you're a sock puppet, I'm real. The people watching from the sidelines, they get influenced by our exchanges. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's a real dirty operation. It's like, listen, the only way that I can see really to there's gonna come a point where this machine's gonna be so fucking all powerful that there's gonna have to be a mass exodus from the internet. You know what I'm saying? Which kind of sucks, because this is the easiest way to share information, but it's not even that easy, because I can tell that they mess with your data. They mess with your video counts. They mess with all kinds of stuff, man. They're like, you can't even get a real accurate count on nothing, because it's so heavily censored, and it's just all data mined and sabotaged. And I mean, that's another thing. Jade Helm is not only is it data mapping, but part of it is all about saboteurism. You know what I'm saying? And so all these things, you know, the Jade Lion 2.0, Skynet, AI, Eagle Eye, and these other, you know, these in the agents, it's just really It's really hard. It's really hard to. I don't know, man. It's just this can't be good, you know. And you just know that you're on borrowed time now because if they got this much access, this much power, this much influence, you know what I'm saying? It's I don't know. There's got to be. It's kind of like, you know, fighting a shark in the water. You know what I'm saying? When you try to go on the internet, when you're combating against the machine now, you know what I'm saying? Informationally, I don't mean, you know what I'm saying? Actual combat now. It's just to let it's just this thing's got a superiority advantage, you know, so you can't fight it there. But then, you know, you go, you know, I say I shut off this machine, I walk out in the neighborhood, all these, you know, cell towers and fucking hidden cameras and microphones and other people's phones, their agents driving by with their phone like this. Like when you got your phone like this on your ear, you could pretend that it's on your ear, but really you could have that camera watching someone. And I mean, they be doing shit like that. And it's all like tag, man. These are like war games. You know what I'm saying? That they're playing with people unaware. Like me, I'm aware of it. I can't prove that they've done this with me, but I'm positive that's what it is. They're training for something in the future, but for now they just got to keep it this covert little like fucking these nasty games that they play with people. I mean, I'm sure there's other people out there that they're probably targeted by these same programs as I am. But you might just be unaware because your eye's not trained to spot it out. You know, because I was getting gang or targeted individual way before I was even on the net. I got to start getting into the net after I was gang stalked. So I mean, then after I find out that this is a common phenomenon, you know, then looking back at what happened to me now, a lot of things make sense. You know, that didn't make sense before, that were totally like, what the fuck? But just keep an eye. Make sure you do some study into this artificial intelligence, this AI, Jade. I don't know how Lion is incorporated. This is something that I'm gathering from the things that their bots are saying to me. So it's something to do with Lion. So I just call it Jade Lion. You know what I'm saying? It's some kind of operation name or something, dude. So I just want to kind of throw that out there real quick. It's like, if you think that your machine might be studying you and manipulating you, I'd have to say yes, it is. You know what I'm saying? It's profiling you, and it's trying to influence you and manipulate you and bring out your lower characteristics. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a polarity you can go to. You can try to climb up out of the hole, or you can just go ahead and let yourself fall all the way down. You know what I'm saying? Or you know, and these things can nudge you into. It can have an effect on you if you allow it to. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna have to really lock it down in your own psychological if you want to stand a fighting chance against these overwhelming odds, man, against you. I mean, but if you're one of them, think about this as well. Think how that machine could help someone accomplish their goals. You know what I'm saying? Evil people. You know what I'm saying? So it's working against me, but me looking at it and how hard it can work against me, I can see how it could help someone, you know what I'm saying, in a different position, seem almost godlike. You know what I'm saying? Demigod. Like, you know, I mean, this thing is like a demigod. You know what I'm saying? In a way. It's almost all-knowing. I mean, as far as what is worldly knowledge and, you know, stuff that's dossiered and database, this thing's got access to all of it. And it's really like the Matrix.